Oh, a very, very good evening. Hello, everyone.
Hello, good evening.
Are you okay?
Yes, sorry, it was just a bit loud in the old earlobes.
I've turned you down. Is that better?
That's much better, actually.
Oh, you're so welcome. A very, very warm welcome to your midweek Woe Pony with Grace and Josh. We are here talking nonsense for some time, as we always do. And that's pretty much it. How are you, Gracie?
Yeah, not too bad. Sorry.
Are you okay?
I'm not quite in it yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want me to press the jingle again and we can start again?
Let's walk out, walk back in, take a deep breath.
Okay.
Go.
All right. Good. Well, anyway, it's Josh and Grace here, and we're having a chat about stuff. What's your week been like? First of all, before we get into the meatiness of today's pod.
Nitty-gritty.
I tried to say nitty-gritty, but it came out meat, so we went with meatiness. Tell me about your life. What's going on in your world at the moment?
Very tired, sleeping very poorly at the moment.
Gracie.
Yesterday, my mother came to visit.
We love Mummy Tracy.
We went to the V&A.
Oh, gosh.
Little walk around the museum.
Victoria and Albert.
Yep. Yes. Exactly.
I don't know why it came out like that.
And I took her to Honest Burgers for the first time.
Did she like it?
Oh, she was speechless for 20 minutes while she ate it.
20 whole minutes.
Yeah, took her a while to eat it. Yeah.
Oh, bless her. That's okay. It's a lot of food.
Yeah, we watched film in the evening.
Cute.
And she left this morning, and here we are. Yeah.
Excellent.
And what about you?
I'm Gucci. What did I do this week? What did I do this week? I actually don't know. Can you ask me again in like half an hour when I've remembered what happened this week? Oh, I started a new job. That went okay. Hopefully there'll be more. Shifts, I mean, not new jobs. I don't need... two's fine. Two I can work with. I'm working 2 jobs now.
That's not very many at all, really.
Well, no, I guess not.
Yeah.
We love it. Good. Other than that, though, I'm fine. What are we talking about this week?
Today, we're talking about pet peeves.
Yes.
Pet hates, pet annoyances. We're going to be talking about the little things that really annoy me and Josh.
Great.
And I've got a list. Made it on my phone.
Oh, did you?
And I'm sure that the listeners will be able to relate.
That explains why it's not in the Google Doc.
Yep, because I've forgotten to put it in.
No worries.
So,
That's
do you know
fine.
what?
Other online documents website hosting platforms are available.
Yeah, but to be honest, I couldn't tell you what they're called.
No idea.
No. Yes, we're going to be talking about the little niggles in life that annoy us.
Okay.
What annoys me and Josh? What annoys you as the listener? Please
tell
us on social medias at Woe Pony Podcast. Tell us what really annoys you. Day-to-day life. Little things. Could be big things, but I don't know if they're pet peeves then.
Well, possibly not, but that's okay.
They're just dislikes then, aren't they?
I guess so. Yeah.
So that's what we'll be talking about, and then later on we'll be doing something a little bit different.
Yes. Trying something new.
We've shaken it about a bit. We're going to start sharing silly headlines that we find.
I wondered where we were going.
No, sorry, the reason I paused is because I thought someone was behind me, but they're not, are they?
No, I don't think so.
So
if someone was behind you, I'd tell you.
Yeah, I freaked out, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, where's my brain gone?
This is making really good audio podcasts.
Look, I think it's
there's
because we planned it all day.
Oh, I can't see you. They can't see anything because they're just listening.
No, but I was just explaining why I paused.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, we've decided to do a new little thing where we find ridiculous, mad, silly, crazy headlines.
Yes.
We share them with one another and we have to guess what the headline is about.
Yes.
So hopefully that should go well. And then we'll play a game later on.
Looking forward to it all. Are you ready?
Always.
Let's do it. Topic of the week, then. We are talking about pet peeves because things have annoyed Grace this week, and we thought it would be good to talk about them, and similarly discuss possibly your pet peeves at home. Please let us know at Woe Pony Podcast on the social medias. Gracie.
Well, Josh, what is a pet peeve to start off with?
Well, I would describe a pet peeve as something that really annoys you. Something that... Okay, hold on a minute. No, because this is where it gets tricky. Because it's not just something that really annoys you. It's something that someone does continuously, possibly in the peripheral.
Habitually?
Would
you say?
Habitually. Girl, what a word. Yeah, please. What is the actual dictionary definition?
Well, so I've got a couple of definitions here.
Please.
The Cambridge Dictionary definition is something that especially annoys you.
Is that literally it?
Yeah, the longer one on Wikipedia.
Okay.
Other search-based platforms are available.
Information-based, website-based,
A pet
platform-based.
peeve, pet aversion, or pet hate is a minor annoyance that an individual finds particularly irritating to them to a greater degree than would be normal.
Oh, one more time.
Okay. A pet peeve, pet aversion, or pet hate
Pet
is a
aversion.
minor annoyance
Right.
that an individual finds particularly irritating to them to a greater degree than would be expected based on the experience of others.
Now that's
So it's caused
Yeah.
by others.
correct. But minor irritation is interesting. Mm-hmm. Because what would one deem a minor irritation? Your version of minor could be very different.
Well,
I guess
I've
the
got a
person that's-
list.
Is that, are we going there straight away then?
The thing with pet peeves is
Right.
when...
Here's the thing.
Here's the
thing.
Is that initially if someone will say to you, what are your pet peeves? You'd go, I don't have any. I can't think of any. When you start suggesting things, once you open that door ajar,
Yeah.
fully swings open.
Yeah. And
Fully
that, to be
swings
fair,
open, you think of everything that has ever irritated you.
Correct. And that's exactly what happened today when you said we should do pet peeves. Because
Yeah.
I said exactly that. Oh, I don't think I've got any. And then you went, oh, no, it could be this, this and this. And I went...
And you went...
That's it.
Beep,
Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep,
beep,
boop. And I was typing away and that was it. Mm-hmm. That's me typing. Beep, boop, beep, boop.
Would you like to share your first pet peeve?
Well, should I? Please. So there's a few here. I mean, some of them... I mean, we may even come up with more as we go along. Who
Yeah.
knows? That's all part of the fun.
Classic. Always the way.
But a pet peeve for me, and I mean this really grinds my gears. If this show was on later, whoa, pony mummy would be losing her at the moment because this annoys me.
Right.
It annoys me.
Okay.
If you say to someone, or someone says to you,
Yep.
I'm going to do the washing up. You
Right.
think, great, awesome, thank you so much. Because you're like, I'm going to walk in the kitchen, the dishes will be clean, everything's going to be Gucci, we're going to have a great time, I'm vibing, right?
Right.
So, they do the washing up, they leave it to dry overnight. I think that's a perfectly acceptable thing to do, because
Yeah.
not everyone, once you've spent 20 minutes washing up, you don't want to then have to spend another 10 minutes drying it all up. Just let it air dry. It's fine. I'm not bothered about that. I can work with the air drying. The issue is then coming back the next morning, going over to the washing up that has supposedly air dried,
Yes.
and it's not clean.
Oh. Okay. So you mean it's...
If it's not
What
clean,
have they done? Just dunked it in the water?
Yeah. They've gone,
Right.
just let it dry.
They may as well have
And
not
there's
done it.
Dutty Weetabix still in the bowl. There's tomato
should have
ketchup
left
on
it
the
to
bottom
soak.
of the plate where they've not wiped the bottom, and it's been sat on the other plate which had ketchup on it, and there's
There's a ring.
dried scummy ketchup on the bottom of the plate. And now I now at this point I'm looking at all the washing up in front of me going, I can't trust this. This isn't clean. And I know
Yes.
it's not clean.
So you've got
because
to wash it anyway.
So then I have to go in and wash it all up again anyway. That annoys me.
Also, just...
It's also, I should say, this doesn't happen frequently, and my housemates are actually very good at doing washing up. However,
you've been irked by it in the past.
when it's happened previously, and it annoys me.
To be honest, just washing up practice in general. If you've done the washing up and you leave that sopping wet sponge just discarded on the side, not even in a place to... Don't even bother to just wring it out a bit.
No, and it's drowning in its own
What's
sweaty...
the point? You may as well just dip it in the toilet.
Yeah.
Those
Right.
germs.
Dip
those
it in
germs.
the toilet, yeah.
Dip it in the toilet. So that's your first pet peeve.
It winds me up rotten.
People not
No,
washing up
what do you
properly.
say? When something annoys you, you say it winds me up
Something chronic.
something chronic. That's it.
Winds me up something chronic.
Winds me up something chronic.
Do you not say that?
No, I no. Well, no.
Well, you do
I do
now.
Yeah. So that's my first pet peeve, and I nearly saw then. It annoys me.
Oh,
Gracie.
This is a
Pet peeve. This is a
dangerous
dangerous topic,
topic.
and I'm wondering if maybe we shouldn't have done this. Anyway, please.
Well,
you.
look, we'll see what happens. Something that really irritates me.
Please.
Really
Oh,
irritates me.
the eyebrows went then.
Did they?
They did.
Is when people talk on their phones on transport, but very, very loudly, to the point where I can hear People have started... There's this phenomena, Josh, where people have started putting them on speakerphone.
On the bus?
I don't want to hear... Yep.
Get in the bin.
Exactly. I want to take your phone and throw it in the bin and then throw you in after it. I don't want to listen to your life. I don't even want to listen to my own life.
Oh.
Let alone your life.
Oh.
Why do they speak so loudly on the phone?
Well, yeah, it's not okay, is it?
No, it's so annoying. And everybody else is looking at them thinking
exactly the same thing. Yeah.
And I think how little awareness does that person have to not think this is really rude? Because it is rude.
Yeah.
And also, they're the first person that if you were to say, sorry, can you keep it down a bit? They'd be like, mind your own business.
Right, exactly. No, you're spot on. You're absolutely spot on there.
Well, I was until you made it my business.
Yeah. Yeah. It became my business when you put Auntie Sue on speakerphone.
Yeah.
And Auntie Sue's lost the cat and the cat's, sleeping with the other cat.
You got bingo at the weekend and you're thinking of taking Elaine and all this, that and the other. I don't care.
Elaine.
I don't care.
You said Elaine and all I can think of is Tracy Beaker.
Well,
Elaine
iconic.
Absolutely. I'd love to know what she's up to
that
now.
video of her when they do that song, I have to show you later.
Oh,
on
the
in
Tracy Beaker musical.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a
Iconic.
banging episode. Cam in that episode turned me on.
How does it go?
I can't remember. All I've got in my head now is Gemma Collins doing the "and you walk in the joy."
It's very that. It's very
that.
that.
It is a bit like that. Yeah, to be fair, you're right.
The things you say.
Yeah. It's one of those. Anyway, but that annoys. Yeah, I can understand why that would annoy you. It would annoy me as well.
Another one. Go.
Me? Okay. Well, as you know, I need to make everything about cars.
Or else it doesn't make sense to you.
Otherwise, it makes no sense to me.
It makes no sense to you.
And obviously, one of my pet peeves is what I've written on the Google document. Other online Word document providers are available. What I've written on the Google Doc is when people can't drive. But what I mean is when people drive, they have a license, but they can't drive.
Right, I get what you mean.
That annoys me.
Well, quite.
It annoys me.
Yeah.
Why are you driving? If you're not comfortable driving that car, for whatever reason, don't drive it. When people are like, I like this car, but it's a bit too big for me. I don't like driving. It's too big. Don't drive it then.
Yeah.
Get a smaller car.
Yeah.
You're the problem here, not the car. Or you should learn how to drive it better.
Yeah.
Or
get some top-up lessons.
Oh, right.
There's no shame in it.
There's no shame in it at all. Nope.
Nope, there was no shame in it. You were pushed out the nest too soon.
Right. Yes.
Just let yourself have some more training.
Oh, it annoys me. People cutting you up. People undertaking. And you're like, really? I've written here something that I can't read on the radio, but I put being a general. You can figure that out for yourself. This is one. Taking up 2 parking spaces in their tiny little city car.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? And then, of course, sod's law, you're driving around, and the only empty space would have been the one that's next to the person that can drive, but can't drive. Yeah. Why? It annoys me.
I don't know why. Arrogance.
Ignorance.
Something that's, I don't know.
It just upsets me. But it's things like, but also as well, I mean, aside from the actual obvious safety concerns of if someone really can't drive, but they have a license and are driving, that's very dangerous. But it's just annoying. It's just irritating.
It's just annoying.
When you're driving along, people
don't take that motorway.
Don't take the motorway. Right. It's 3 abreast. You're on the motorway. 3 lanes. You're 3 abreast. Okay, and I'm in the fast lane, and I've driven past the other 2 people, and that's fine. That's okay. I can work with that. I've gone past, and I scoot myself back over to the left-hand lane, because when you're driving, you're supposed to move back to the left-hand lane, right? You shouldn't be sat in the middle lane.
No.
Because then people need to go across 2 lanes to overtake you. Or
it's worse when it's a lorry.
Right, well, exactly this.
Rude.
However, this is my point. I'm doing 70 in the left-hand lane. There's no one in front of me, but there's some numpty, some absolute... I can't even begin to say. I actually can't think of words that are radio-friendly for these people. This absolute first-class numpty is sat in the middle lane doing 61, and I then have to slow down...
Yeah.
Go in the middle lane, then go in the fast lane, which is now dangerous because the people in the fast lane are doing the speed limit.
Them to
no.
Prove a point.
I will admit I have done it previously, and it was wrong. I was wrong. I was in the wrong. I was in the wrong. I was in the wrong. I admit that. But now I do it properly because you're supposed to, and it is dangerous because if that person then just decides to pull over, they're obviously not reliable. Don't you dare. You've just looked up. Is there a spider above me?
No.
Is there a spider above me?
No. It's outside and it's a squirrel.
Oh, the dead squirrel in the...
No, a live one.
There's a live squirrel?
Yeah.
In the box?
No, I'll show you later when we have a break.
So where we record this at Riverside Radio, there's a little box outside the studio.
It shocked
where,
me because that's what I thought of, yeah.
Unfortunately, there is a squirrel that's dead in it, that it got stuck in there and the squirrel is dead. But now there's a live one somewhere, but that's fine. I thought you looked up above my head because there was a man-eating spider trying to eat me.
If that were to happen, I'd have gone. I wouldn't have just stared.
You'd have gone. I'd have pressed autoplay on the show. They'd have got some terrible music by Rick Astley and we'd be out here.
Setting fire to the building.
I'd have set fire to the building. Anyway, so that annoys me. People in the middle lane, because then you have to go out in the fast lane, which is now dangerous because you're going way below the speed that the people in the fast lane are going.
Well, quite.
Just to overtake the numpty in the Honda Jazz that won't move over when they should have done. Thank you very much. I feel like this is actually quite therapeutic. Grace, I think my laptop's just telling me that tomorrow I have a Joshy day.
That's wonderful.
I've written in my... So what I'm trying to do is, on my calendar, I'm going to put this on mute. On my calendar, I have a little... I'm giving myself Joshy days where I'm like...
Well, quite.
If I'm not booked, I am not booked. I am free.
As is your right.
I'm going to stay in bed.
Did you say this was quite therapeutic? I'm glad.
This is very therapeutic, yeah.
Good.
I feel a whole weight off my shoulders. Please, pet peeves.
Yeah, loud breathing. Funny. Nice little joke there.
It's actually called a banter. You're welcome.
A banter.
No, you're right though.
It's when it's in quiet moments where you think you should go to the hospital probably, but then you realise that there's not really anything wrong with them. They're just, I don't know. They're just perhaps so relaxed that they're proper. It's like this, like a pug.
I'm one of those.
And they're wide awake in the middle of doing something. It happens a lot at work in the middle during briefings. Like, why are you breathing that loudly? What is wrong? I can't concentrate on anything else.
Is something wrong? Do these people need support and love and care?
I don't know, but I can't concentrate on anything else.
Okay.
Do you know the amount of times I put my headphones on because someone's breathing too loudly?
Yeah, especially when it's in close proximity.
It also makes me feel like I can feel their breath.
Yeah, even if you can't.
Even if I can't.
Yeah.
I want it.
And then does that weird thing of where your body then has to try and breathe at the same time as them because all you can think about is their breathing, which makes you think about your breathing, and then you're breathing at the same time as them. You don't want to do that.
I don't want to know when you're breathing out. Do you know what I mean? If you're close to me.
Quite.
That makes me think I've got to now regulate my breathing so that we're at the same time because I don't want to breathe in your breathe out. Do you know what I mean?
I don't want to breathe in your breathe out.
Do you know what I mean though?
Yeah.
Because I can. It's audible.
Other podcasts and audio book providers
so
are
silly.
available. You're welcome.
Next one.
Me?
Yep.
Okay, so this is because
This is such a lame one.
This is because,
but it's true.
It's absolutely true. How dare you? And that door behind you, case in point.
Yep.
Because the door has a little plaque on it that says "Fire door, keep shut," and that door is not shut. You just close it. No, go on. I want everyone to hear it.
I can't reach.
I'll push it.
I can't reach my headphones.
Oh. Did you hear that? Donk. Shut.
It's not.
Is it
it's
not?
not shutting.
Oh, well, the point is, it's a fire door.
Oh, God, that was a lot.
And it's supposed to be kept shut. Well, this is actually probably a larger thing of if there's a sign on a door, in general, that says this door needs to be kept open for XYZ, or this door should be shut because XYZ.
No, this is a good point in general. If somewhere does not look open, and this happens a lot at work, being in the theatre.
Oh, there you go.
Why
we've
are
opened
you
a new
trying?
can of worms here.
Yeah, you've started something now. Does that place look open to you?
Yeah.
With lights off, curtains closed, and doors locked?
Yeah. No.
So why, Beverly, are you walking in trying to take a picture of the auditorium empty? It is empty for a reason.
I know.
Get out.
I know. But this is it. People don't read the things in front of them. Big blue plaque on the door. Fire door, keep shut. And they leave it wide open.
It's really annoying
they
now.
prop it open with a stool or something. And you're like, why? It is a fire door. Keep
Yeah.
it shut. It is regulated for 30 minutes to keep you and the building safe.
Yeah. Hashtag
Book signs,
firefighters.
Hashtag fire safety, fire
Marshal.
knowledge, fire marshal.
Fire extinguish her.
Extinguish her. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. That was much better than
Thank
mine.
you.
There you go. That's one of mine. We've got 2.5 minutes. Gracie.
For a little break. Okay. Lateness. Do you know what? I'll actually pinpoint the people in my life that are always late.
Was it me?
No, actually. Our good friend, David.
I knew this was coming. I knew you were going to say David.
I shouldn't.
I love him.
I shouldn't. This is just a public service announcement for David.
Okay.
And just in general, actually, if you're someone that's late all the time, just know that your friends are irritated by that. And I mean that in the nicest way possible.
Grace.
And no, I sound like I'm being horrible, but I think it's horrible when people are late.
Okay.
All the time, routinely. It's not part of your personality. It doesn't make you cool. It just means you don't care. If you're late once, twice, a couple of times, whatever, fine. If I were to be late, you'd understand. You'd worry because I'm not late.
Correct.
If you're routinely late, I shouldn't have to tell you a fake time to come and pick me up or to come and meet me somewhere, just because I know that with that added on lateness, then you'll be on time. Do you know what I mean?
I see, yeah.
I do that to David all the time.
And that's a pet peeve.
Yeah.
Well, listen, now he knows.
Yeah, but he'll never know whether I'm giving him the correct time or the not correct time.
Oh, okay. Is that going to become a pet peeve of his, do we wonder?
But he should just not be late.
Right, I see. Well, so what we've agreed is he needs to not be late, you need to give him an accurate time. Not that you don't anyway, but do you know what I mean?
No, but it's too big of a risk to try giving him an accurate time.
Right. Okay.
Say if I wanted him to pick me up at 5 o'clock,
Yes.
I would tell him 4:15.
4:15?
Yes. It's happened to me before.
He's been 45 minutes late.
He's been 2.5 hours late and missed the whole first half of kickoff of England v Leicester City.
Oh, bless him.
And I literally said, don't bother.
Oh, yeah, but, you know, stuff happens. Things get in the way.
No, because it's never stuff. It's just
lateness.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Well,
Do you
thank
have
for
a
sharing.
last one that you'd like to cram
A
in?
nice quick one.
Yeah.
Back with the doors theme, if I may. Doors seem to be quite a big pet peeve of mine. Hold them open if someone's walking in behind
I've
you.
got into a really bad habit lately of really passive-aggressively going, oh, you're welcome.
What, if people don't
Yeah.
hold the door open?
When I'm quite obviously behind them.
Yeah.
Very rude.
Annoys me. If you're walking through and you know someone's coming in behind you, hold the door open. It costs nothing, and you're doing a nice thing.
You're already holding it open so you can walk through.
Correct. Why would you not do that for the other person?
Yeah.
Similarly, if someone's in front of you and you're going through behind them and they've held it open for you, say thank you. It's not hard.
I think that's worse.
Well,
If you've gone to, oh, here you go, door open for you, and someone just walks through and doesn't even look at you.
yeah.
I think that's worse than not holding the door open.
It annoys me.
Yeah. Because not holding the door open, you can get away with, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't realise you were there, as in my own world. But actually going, walking through, rude.
Yeah, I agree. I completely concur.
Who do you think you are?
Well, who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are?
Gracie,
Yes.
do you feel a little bit lighter now and a bit brighter and a bit...
Do you know what? I enjoyed that.
Yeah, me too.
I hope people
At home.
vented through us.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
And if you haven't vented about your pet peeves, please do, because it feels good.
Yeah.
I feel much better now.
Yeah. Do it now. We're going to have a little break.
Get it into the air. We're going to have a break because afterwards we're going to play a new game, which I'm very excited
Would we
about.
call it a game?
Game/feature. Feature. It's
Yeah.
a feature.
Segment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feature.
Bit.
We're going to... Bit. I thought you were
new
going to say
bit.
something else then. We're going to do that after a short break. Me and Gracie will be back. Uno momento.